All right, students, what we need to do is you need to grab a Chromebook. After you have a Chromebook and you get logged in, you need to navigate to the following page. http://home.testnav.com/. So we're going to listen for directions. You all are given a scratched piece of paper. One side is for you to write down anything you need to do as you take the practice ACT. The back side is for you to keep track. Number of right questions. That scratch paper, make sure your name is on it. You'll be turning it back into the guest teacher at the end of the class period, and that's how you'll be earning points for today. Here's the next thing. After you go to home.testnav.com, this is how it will look at this point. Up here, it says the ACT. We want to click here. I don't care about any of this other stuff. I don't care about this. We want to be the ACT. So once you get right here, it's going to go TestNav, the ACT username, password. We don't have any of that information. Down here, we go and do practice test. And we're going to go into mathematics. Here's the thing I want you guys to be aware of with mathematics. Right here, they have a few tests. So we have untimed time, text-to-speech, unlimited text-to-speech. I want you guys to do a timed mathematics ACT prep test. With this, you have a guess. We're just going to hit start. Over here, there's some stuff over here. Pace yourself, read the instructions, read each question, answer every question. Like if you're using this as practice, it's going to be helpful for you. Review your work. What I want you to do, just once you're there, hit start. Once you're there, make sure you're aware that 60 questions, you have 60 minutes. The first screen in this section displays instructions about the mathematics test. Write your answers on a piece of paper to self-score your results when you are finished. That's what the back side of that scratch paper is for. On test day, your room supervisor will provide a SIL code that you'll enter on the screen to proceed with the test. So we're going to hit start. Stuff I want you guys to be aware of. Do not linger over problems that take too much time. You're permitted to use a calculator. So any of my calculators up front, right, you can use on the test. Okay. So unless otherwise stated, all the following should be assumed. Illustrated figures are not necessarily drawn to scale. If you guys notice as I'm highlighting, this is how we highlight stuff. The word line indicates a straight line. The word average indicates an arithmetic mean, right? If I highlight it again and I put a line through it, that undoes it, and then I have it. So that's how you highlight as you take the test. So then you hit this and you start, because once you hit the screen, time's going over here. So I just want to go just to show us a few options. So I can go like this. I can highlight if there's pieces of the information that are important for you. There's this, right? Having a mouse might be super fast for you. Over here, I wanted to point out this, the clicker, the pointer. Select one and you move on, right? If I go to my next question, I'm eliminating answers. I know it's not these ones. That's what it is, and then I can do this to select my new answer. Okay. Up here underneath review, it will tell me the questions that I've answered, right? So this one, 2x plus 7, right? You could solve that. This is the important pieces of information. 2x plus 7 is equal to 15, so x is equal to 4. So then you come over here and you select 4 and you'll go to the next one. But let's say you bookmark it because you don't know. So we're just going to come over here. I want to show you this. So we have the pointer, we have that. You can have the calculator that is on your thing. If this comes up, this is basically how Desmos looks on a phone if you're using it on a phone. And we have to use that to bring it back up and out. So I want to do this. This just, if you open it and make it bigger, it's going to take it so it's on the side and you have a screen and you can navigate there. And you can take it on and take it off and it comes back how you've done it and it looks that way. So let's say you've done the whole test. So hopefully you guys get through all 60 questions. At the end of section, we just do it here, mathematics, how many that you've answered, and then submit final answers. It's going to tell you how many you got right. As you scroll down right here, it's going to tell you right questions, and then it'll tell you ones that you haven't answered. So we need to keep track of this. This is what you need to keep track of on the back of it. So once you get there and you get logged in, you need to be taking your practice ECT test. During the ECT, there is no talking, so they should not have students up wandering around the room chatting with other students, right? You'll get dismissed if that happens. So you guys, first time kids always see this, it kind of has a tendency to freak them out. So this is a practice time. Use the practice time to get familiar and to get the bugs worked out so that you feel familiar with the screen and highlighting and seeing problems that they're going to do and asking all of that stuff. So good luck, guys.